Marhaba, salam alaikum and welcome to day 9 of the Louis Vuitton Trophy in Dubai, where tension is up as round robin 2 counts down towards the semi-final placings. But first, action on day 8 of the Louis Vuitton Trophy was delayed for several hours by light conditions in Dubai, but it was well worth the wait. First up, Artemis against Synergy, with Francesco Bruni fervently wishing he could wake up from what's been a complete nightmare in the start box. The Russian boat helmsman picking up yet another penalty.
It's a flag.
There's a flag up. Ooh, looked a bit close, that one. Was there contact?
Flag there with Artemis.
Was there contact there? Because we saw...
Well,
yes,
it's a yellow
was.
flag penalty. Synergy penalised.
Not another one.
Synergy then facing the loss of 2 points for hard contact and 2 more if they lose. Artemis needing only to keep it close. The Russian boat, though, was in fighting mood, trying to defend their lead and offset their penalty at the top mark.
Downwind leg. Synergy tack. Artemis do the veer-away set, and this would then have meant that they're on opposite downwind jibes.
And you could just hear the whistle going, signalling that they'd completed.
The penalty was shed, but Artemis were now in front. Not for long. Synergy tactician Rod Dawson guiding Bruni into an attacking position near the start-finish line gate to regain the lead.
Synergy are going quick. Synergy are on a roll. Good example of the effect of the wind shadow. Synergy coming down, got over the top of Artemis. They are affecting the flow.
It still wasn't over. Ian Percy calling tactics for Artemis helm Cameron Apperton, keeping the contest tight to jangle Russian nerves at Mark 3. The Synergy trying to sneak across on port and face down Artemis on starboard.
Yeah, here's the luff. Here's Synergy now going, having to defend this port starboard. Have Artemis got a piece of them? Well, the issue will be Synergy will be flopped faster, because Artemis did a big squeeze there on starboard to try and get at Synergy. In doing so, they'd have lost momentum.
The Russians were through and moved away for the win. Not that it did much to console a distraught Francesco Bruni.
I don't know what's wrong with me this week. It's just I'm very disappointed with myself. I'm very disappointed with how I'm sailing and how I'm reacting to everything very lately to everything. So I'm just disappointed. I just heard that we may have 2 points deduction, which is crazy because Team New Zealand only had half point.
Race 2 had runaway table toppers BMW Oracle Racing up against All for One. The Franco-German alliance refusing to be intimidated by the Americans' outstanding 10-win, 1-loss record. After controlling the start, All for One tactician John Cutler had helmsman Sebastian Coll drive to the pin end at speed for an invaluable jump off the line in a split tack start.
All for One at the leeward end, look nice. Nice squeeze around the buoy.
In taking the pin, Cutler conceded the starboard advantage to James Spittle on BMW Oracle Racing, gambling on being sufficiently advanced to cross in front up the track. He was, but not by much. All for One led round the top mark, but Spittle kept up the pressure and near the conversion zone of the start-finish line gate looked to engage Coll in a jibing duel.
It's a dummy jibe, but Cutler hasn't fallen for it. Now Spittle needs to go again, so that now is going to put BMW Oracle a little bit slow post the jibe. Good defence there by All for One.
All for One held firm and then gradually sailed away to nail a prized scalp. Any thoughts of the American success bubble being burst by that defeat were quickly dispelled in the race 3 start box. Spittle bouncing straight back against Artemis.
Clean start.
Yeah, but the Artemis slow and bow down. Look at that, you can see
Look
off
at
the
the
line.
speed.
It's Oracle who jumped off the line.
Got us marginally crossing.
Being up to speed at the line gave BMW Oracle Racing all the cards. From the supposedly disadvantaged port-hand side, Spittle was able to sail clear in front of Artemis at the first cross, and the 2 points were soon in the bag. The start between Emirates Team New Zealand against Mascars Latino was nothing like as decisive. After Gavin Brady driving the Italian boat had initially held control and opted for the pin, Dean Barker found himself well positioned at the committee boat end.
Brady brings Mascalzoni up onto the wind, slightly bow
Clean
forward.
start.
Very clean. Emirates Team New Zealand on the right. How long can they live there?
It turned out to be advantage Barker as Emirates Team New Zealand carted the Italians past the ley line to lead around the top mark.
Okay, up at the top mark for the first time, Emirates Team New Zealand leads Mascalzoni Latino.
But a battling Brady wasn't giving up, taking the game to the Kiwis downwind.
God, he's kept it close as Gavin Brady.
Barker wriggled clear, but Brady wasn't done. After splitting at the bottom mark gate, the Italian boat had the starboard rights and looked to use them on the final upwind.
Can Mascalzoni Latino force Emirates Team New Zealand to tack? And they can. Oh, that's a big moment for Mascalzoni Latino. Emirates Team New Zealand will be down speed out of the stack.
But Emirates Team New Zealand tactician Ray Davies timed his run to the top mark brilliantly to sneak ahead.
But the New Zealanders came out to Port Leyline. Ray Davies picked the beautiful shift on the left, and they've scraped out to a 1.5 boat length advantage.
And once the Kiwis were clear, the game was up.